Greetings, I'm Saron and I hope you guys had a good sleep last night. I was at a sleepover at my friend's home a few days ago and I noticed that in the middle of the night, my friend sat up and began muttering. And I finally came to a conclusion that he was in fact sleepwalking. Now sleep is essential to us. It is the time when the growth of various bodily tissues occur. But sleep disorders might affect sleep in a negative, sometimes surprising and unexpected way. One such disorder is sleepwalking or somnambulism. It is a condition where people who are asleep do physical activity besides snoozing, such as walking the dog, strolling around the house, or grabbing a midnight snack, all while asleep. Sleepwalking is most common in young children than adults. A study showed that 1 in every 10 children were sleepwalkers and 1 in every 50 adults were sleepwalkers. One theory as to why sleepwalking is most common in young children than adults is that in children the brain is still developing and is immature as to fully understand sleep. A sleepwalker can show behaviors that might suggest that they are awake, such as having their eyes open or talking, but they cannot hear you and will not respond to you. There are 5 stages in a sleep cycle. They are Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, Stage 4, and these 4 stages form a part of the NREM, or non-rapid eye movement sleep. And the 5th stage is REM sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep. This is a stage where dreams occur. Sleepwalking occurs during stages 3 and 4, when the body is experiencing deep sleep. Although the answer to why people sleepwalk is not fully understood yet, there are clues that might be possible answers. Dr. Antonio Oliveira of National Hospital for Paraplegics in Toledo, Spain, and his team proposed a theory that might answer the question as to why people sleepwalk. A neurotransmitter is a chemical that transmits signals from one neuron to another. A neuron is a cell that processes and sends information from one part of the body to another. During normal sleep, a neurotransmitter known as gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA for short, stops the activity of the brain's motor system. In children, the neurons that release GABA are still developing and are not yet fully able to keep the activity of the brain's motor system under control. In some children, this neural system remains underdeveloped and persists into adulthood. Genetics play a role in sleepwalking as well. Sleepwalking occurs frequently in identical twins. It is also 10 times more likely to occur if there is a family history of sleepwalking. Now, chromosomes are long strands of DNA wound around themselves. And DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid, is similar to a computer program. And the DNA form information known as genes. And the genes are what make us. Our various characteristics such as skin color, eye color, and height are all coded within our genes. There are 23 pairs of chromosomes in the cells of our body, and each chromosome contains lots of genes. Now the 20th chromosome, known as chromosome 20, is related to sleepwalking. When a section of DNA in chromosome 20 is faulty, that carrier tends to be a sleepwalker. This study was led by Dr. Christina Gurnett and other scientists, and they found that 9 out of 22 members of a family with a history of sleepwalking were sleepwalkers. Other reasons for sleepwalking include stress, intoxication, sleep deprivation, and intake of sedatives, antihistamines, and stimulants. Certain medical conditions might result in sleepwalking as well. So sleepwalking seems pretty harmless, right? Well, not really. In 2004, a man named Jules was accused of killing his father while sleepwalking. Although Jules did not remember committing the act, it was in fact true. An even more bizarre sleepwalking murder occurred in 1997. Scott Falater, while sleepwalking, stabbed his wife 44 times and then hid the knife in a Tupperware container. Not just that, many driving accidents have occurred as a result of sleepwalking as well. But it might not be all that bad. Meet Lee Hadwin, a nurse by day and a sleepwalking artist by night, who drew these masterpieces all while sleepwalking. Okay, so sleepwalking is when the conscious mind is inactive but the physical body is. But what is the opposite of sleepwalking? What is it when the conscious mind is active but the physical body is inactive? Well, the condition exists and is known as sleep paralysis. People with this disorder experience the inability to move their body but are consciously aware. It is often associated with dark, shadowy figures. This occurs due to disrupted REM cycle and the effects of various neurotransmitters that stop the activity of the motor system haven't diminished yet. Another sleep disorder, known as REM sleep behavior disorder, is when the individuals act out their dreams. This is often confused with sleepwalking. Speaking about neurons, here is a picture of a brain neuron. And here is a picture of the universe as simulated by the Max Planck Institute. Notice the similarity between them. And as Carl Sagan says, we are the universe, experiencing itself. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos. Keep learning and thank you for watching.